Bienvenidos, ladies, gentlemen, to a brand new episode of Los Compas podcast with the boys, Ian, Moy, and El Papacito Miguelito. What's up, guys? What's up?
What's up?
What's
How's
up,
it going,
players?
fellas?
What's up, players? How y'all been?
Good, chilling.
We skipped a week again, guys, but it's okay because we're back.
I know.
Let me go.
Life, man. Life.
Is it really skipping, bro?
It's like skipping late
Yeah.
day, you know?
Or is it preparing for the next week, you know?
That's a good way to look at it. I'm not going to lie. It's a great way to
It's
look
that
at
half glass full type shit.
it.
It's a glass always
You sound
full
like one of
type
those
shit.
people
What do
that
you mean?
likes to make excuses for everything.
That could
Ooh,
never be me, dude. There's no way you got the right person talking about me right now, dude.
I've never heard of Miguel making an excuse. Never.
Hey, dude, I gotta go, bro. My goldfish is grew wings
I
and
don't
flew
know.
out of the bowl, so I gotta go, guys.
Oh my.
Hey, what the
Hey, yo?
Did
You're funny, bro. You're funny.
funny.
No, I was going
The
to say, bro, you
only-
better go catch that bitch, bro. That shit's worth money.
Look, Miguel, the only reason I would let you step away is to get some motherfucking Tay Salud. This episode is brought to you by Tay Salud. If you go on their website, taysalud.com, and let's just, for example, hypothetically, you get like 10 bags of Tay Salud that you want to buy, and then you're going to check out. You use coupon code Los Compas, and you get 10% off that big ass order, but you save a ton of money on some great, amazing flavors, right, guys?
Hell yeah. It's got some really good flavors.
Like the one that Miguel's holding. What flavor is that, Miguel?
Yeah, what is that, Miguel? What flavor is that?
We got sandia agua fresca, bro. Watermelon agua fresca right here. It's for hydration and immunity, dude. You got your electrolytes, your elderberry, and your well immune secret ingredient.
With 1 gram of sugar, guys. And if you're like me, bro, I absolutely hate drinking water, man. I just, I'm bad at it, man. I'm bad at it. You're supposed to drink what, like 8 bottles of water every day?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, and I can barely drink maybe even 2 a day, man. And it's horrible. But Tay Salud helps me out, man. Tay Salud. Every now and then I'll put a packet of Tay Salud, and it just helps me get to the water that I need to drink every day. And if I'm ever feeling a little tired, you know, I need some energy, then I'll get some Energy Plus Focus Tay Salud. This one, for example, the one that I'm drinking is peach lemonade. It's limonada de durazno.
Dude, I'm really liking the Jarritos mandarin one. That one's really good. I think it's a hydration.
Put the Red Bulls down, put the Rock Stars down, put the Ghost energy drinks down, and get some Taste Salud instead, guys.
Exactly. And before we end this segment, they did just drop a new flavor for the greens. So if you hate eating vegetables, man, just like I do, I absolutely hate eating them. 1 packet has a bunch of vegetables in it, and it just makes it super easy, you know, to get your veggies in. And it's a new flavor that they dropped, passion fruit. So if that's a flavor that you love, get some Taste Salud. Remember, taysalud.com/Los Compas to get 10% off. Or use code Los Compas at checkout. Again, get 10% off. Support your boys. Get some Tay Salud today. We love you guys. Thank you again, Tay Salud.
Support your
What
boys,
else?
support your immune system, support your local Hispanic companies here.
Yes, sir. So we got a lot to talk about today, guys. We got a lot to talk about today. I wanted to talk about something that I just heard about yesterday, and it's in regards to the Winter Olympics. I just landed, like, I don't know, was it last week that it ended? And
I think it's ending this week, isn't it? Or did it just end for
shit,
real?
it's still going. Well, the particular sport that I wanted to talk about is hockey, men's hockey in particular.
Yo.
Also has to do with the
Oh,
women's
yes,
hockey.
sir.
I don't know if you guys heard about this, but both the women's and the men's hockey team ended up getting gold at the Winter Olympics.
Congrats to
And-
them.
Yeah,
They
congrats.
did a great job.
Congrats. But there's a particular team that is under controversy right now, and that is the men's hockey team. And that is because they received a phone call from El Presidente. You know, everybody loves him, you know. Big orange man, toupee. I don't know, is it real? Is the hair on his head real? I don't know.
It's probably all fake. It's probably all fake,
It's
man.
probably fake. I don't know. But they got a call from him, and I won't be able to say the exact words verbatim because I forget things, but this is pretty much to give you a sense of what he said. He was congratulating them, inviting them to the White House, and he also mentioned that, you know, I mean, I guess we also have to invite the women's hockey team. I mean, I guess if we don't invite them, then I'm going to get in big trouble, you know. Obviously,
I got you. I know what he said.
Yeah.
He said, I guess I have to invite the women's hockey team, otherwise I'm going to get impeached.
There you go.
That's what he had said.
So,
Damn.
and then, you know, the men's hockey team, they didn't defend the women's team at all. They just like, you know, laughing at the fucking
course
joke,
not.
you know, because, you know, fuck the women's
Men.
team, I guess, you know. And they gladly accepted the invitation of the White House and the women's hockey team, as they should. Queens, bro, Queens. They declined the invite to the White House, as they should.
That they did.
So
Did you hear though that Flava Flav invited them over to his house to have an after party because of that?
What the hell? No, I did not, dude.
Yeah,
That actually happened?
She's like, y'all can come over to my house. We'll have a party over here. We'll
That-
celebrate your victory.
Hey,
Damn, so Flavor Flav is not
Flav.
He's, for some
big ass
reason,
clock.
in my mind, I would have thought that Flavor Flav was a mega supporter. But if that's not the case, that's fucking dope. Hey, shout out Flavor Flav.
I don't think so.
I was like,
Shout
what
out
made you
Flavor
think
Flav,
that?
I don't know. That I shouldn't assume. So that's on me,
Nah, bro. Cancel
Another
Hernan,
thing
guys.
though. Oh, okay. Another thing about the men's hockey team though, there were 5 of them that didn't go to I think it was State of the Union address or to whatever it was they were invited to.
Yeah.
They didn't say specifically why. I think 1 or 2 said it was to do with their families. They wanted to spend time with their families. But those guys didn't go. And
shout
I
out
also
to-
heard that some of them are from Minnesota. So maybe it had to do with a little bit of
Minnesota,
political
eh?
stuff. But
Shout out to those 5 that didn't go then.
yeah.
Everybody else saw, hey, shame on you, man. Shame
What
on
if they
you.
just
I wanted to
overshot,
ask
bro?
you guys a question, though, follow-up question. It doesn't necessarily have to do with sports. It could be something else because you can get invited to the White House for a lot of things. Just for the sense of this hypothetical, let's say that you were part of a professional sports team, whether it be baseball, basketball, whatever, and you guys won the finals. You guys won the trophy, whether it be the NBA championship, the NFL, the Super Bowl, and you guys got invited to the White House under this administration. Are you guys going?
Yes.
no.
Yes.
Of course,
bro.
Miguel is. Suck up over there, the little brown noser.
I don't know.
No,
We'll
bro,
go one at
I
a
got a
time.
hidden agenda, bro. I'm gonna wreak some havoc over there. You feel me? Shit, dude.
what
I'm
are
gonna
you
get
gonna do?
Some 5-finger discounts on some stuff. You feel me, dog?
Oh, okay, okay,
Shit.
okay.
Hey, steal Abraham Lincoln's top hat, bro.
Hey, dude,
Ooh.
it'd be sick, Loki.
Bro, not my
Steal all the
boy.
secrets. All the White House
gotta-
secrets, bro.
You gotta infiltrate, bro, from the inside. You feel me, dude? Like a spy, dog.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
So no,
think-
but dead ass.
I think Miguel, you'd have to do a lot to fit into the White House.
yeah, with this administration?
What you mean, brother?
Actually, no, you could be the cook, I guess, or like the little.
Oh,
That's
That's
crazy.
crazy.
Come on, dude.
Or
At least you didn't say
el
janitor,
lavadero,
bro.
el
Like,
lavandero,
fuck, dude. Dishwasher?
or the gardener.
this is wild. This is wild.
Yeah. Well, Ian.
I would not go.
Yeah.
I would not go.
Okay.
Hell no.
Yeah.
You're the
it's
only one
just,
that fits in, bro. You need to go for us.
No, man. Fuck that administration. All right, you're right. I'll go and then I'll sacrifice myself. And, I can't say it on here or anything, but But in reality, no, I wouldn't go.
Saying I wouldn't go just because obvious reasons.
I'd only go if
I
Miguel
don't-
went, just to keep him safe.
Now, what if you invited the Los Compas podcast, us four in general, just us four? Would we go together?
No, I could be a situation where if you truly want to go, you can go, but I wouldn't go. I
No,
wouldn't go.
dude.
Okay. all right.
We
I wouldn't
have
go.
to go, and we have to
No.
like press him, bro. Like we gotta like be real fucking like journalists at that point and just fucking ask the real
Grill him
questions,
on
dude.
everything.
Look, I kind of
Everything,
seen.
dude. Don't let him breathe, brother.
I kind of see
Oh,
what
He's hardly
Miguel's
breathing
saying.
right now.
Look, I kind of see what Miguel's saying. Look, I still personally, I wouldn't accept the invitation just because, again, bro doesn't even like me, man. So why would I go? And he's doing a bunch of bullshit in the world, so I'm not going. But I kind of see what Miguel's saying. At first, it's
Use our
gonna look bad.
platform.
At first, it's gonna look bad. Him accepting the invite, but he can clarify why he's going. And then once he's there, if he actually has the balls to fucking push the president in his face and like talk about some serious shit and like be like, this isn't right what you're doing, then hey, respect to that as well. Respect to that as well. But
with you
that
on this one, Hernan.
men's hockey team didn't do that. They didn't have that that mindset. They weren't going to do that.
Hey, but I mean, what wasn't this like the first time they won gold in who knows how many years?
Yeah, it's like early 2000s, I think. Maybe even the 90s.
So like politics aside, shout out to them for like the accomplishment they did.
I mean, you gotta think about it. What the Winter Olympics is every 4 years?
Yeah, every 4 years.
I mean, there's only so many chances to win,
Exactly, but every time they get spanked by Canada.
Not every time.
Just about.
Oh fuck! All right, well, let's
It's
go.
like, so that's another controversial subject. I don't know if you guys want to talk about it, but I did want to. I'm truly I truly want to know what you guys' opinions are on it. What Moy is saying, he's separating the art from the artist. In this case, the sport from the hockey team. But say for example, we're talking about, because there's a lot of examples out there. Let's just fucking talk about Chris Brown for a second. Chris Brown.
I was thinking R. Kelly.
Or R. Kelly, yeah, same. They're both artists. A lot of people can say that they like their music, you know? It's fucking dope music or whatever they have their opinion on. The artist itself, Chris Brown, however, low-key kind of a piece of shit. Bro beats women.
100%.
Rihanna. He beat Rihanna pretty badly.
Really bad, yeah.
Pretty badly. So at that point, like, what do you guys think? What's your guys' opinion on stuff like that? Do you separate the art from the artist, or you know this guy is a piece of shit and he shouldn't have like a platform? Are you guys still supporting that, or like I said, are you just separating the art from the artist?
To be honest, I try, for the most part, I separate the I don't separate, sorry. I don't listen to them. I'm that kind of person, like I literally stopped using Spotify because of the whole ICE thing. And I've been using Spotify since 12 years or whatever.
Yeah.
So I try not to. Now I'm not saying that like there aren't a few songs of some, like Chris Brown. I probably have like 2 still.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I'm not gonna support them for these things, especially with R. Kelly. Like, I don't think I've ever listened to R. Kelly songs since all that shit came out, you know?
Same.
So for the most part, I try my hardest, but I'm not perfect. So there are a few songs here and there that I might have of, you know, not so great people.
I also can't sit here and say that I do that as well, because I literally listen to Chris Brown as an example because I still do have some of his songs in my playlist. Yeah, I mean, knowing the person that he is, and I mean, I should like remove his songs from my playlist. But what about you, Miguel? What about you, Moy? I want to know your thoughts.
Yeah, I'm curious on this one too, because this is kind of big, especially with all everybody, you know, canceling people, cancel culture in general.
Yeah, because with Moy, he mentioned the hockey team. Like, still props to them because like it's a great accomplishment. Like me, at first I was excited about it, but then when I found out like the type of people they were with this whole Trump thing, it kind of leaves a sour taste in my mouth. You know, now I kind of don't want to congratulate them for what they did.
Look, all I gotta say is they hadn't won since 1980. All right, so give it to them.
Yeah, but you can give them the win, but
that's
the invitation or the acceptance going to the White House.
So in that sense, you know, like, I think kudos to them for the sports aspect, you know?
So you think that beats out the political side of this whole thing?
I think I guess I'm not choosing to focus on that. I think for me, I'm just thinking like, oh, the accomplishment they made, you know? Because I mean, at the end of the day, like, fuck, Olympics are the Olympics, you know? And
Best
so
of the
like
best.
what happened after? Because obviously like before all this, you know, everyone's like, go USA, you know? But then it's after that the conversation happened, you know. Now it's like, oh fuck, well, now what? But like
that's what I'm saying. But say for example, in real life,
so then back to you, like your thing about like artists, you know. I think for me, well, I think you chose 2 fucking horrible artists because I don't think I have any of their songs, to be honest. Maybe like 1 or 2, but like I think for me,
about old Kanye, new Kanye.
There you go.
Kanye is a great example.
I still listen to old Kanye.
Old Kanye's, I would too.
I listened to Graduation, bro. That album, bro.
No, before that, man, Late Registration.
Yeah.
Also a banger, you know? So like, and you know, call us, I guess, I don't know, fake if you want to, by picking and choosing. Like, I think you can't be 100%, I guess you can, but like, I guess I'm not 100% like banning, you know, something. Just, I don't know.
That makes sense. I get that.
Okay. What about you, Migs?
Hey, bro, it's not black and white, dude. It's gray. I don't think there's a clear cut, you know? It's like, this might be a terrible comparison, but it's the only thing that I've been able to think of right now.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, shit. And I compare it to like friendships, right? With people, and it's like, I don't 100% agree with anyone that's in my friend list, you know?
That's crazy. All right, kick him out.
That's also
crazy,
not
bro.
going to mean I'm going to like cancel them or kick them out of my life, you know? It's like, maybe they...
But that's tough, bro.
Did one mistake here and there, you know, and it's like...
Yeah, but at that point, isn't it like the severity of the mistake?
Yeah,
because if you got a DUI, okay, I'm going to be friends with you. But if you went and killed somebody, am I still going to be friends with you? Like,
it depends why they killed someone.
Okay, yeah, self-defense is different, right? But barring self-defense, obviously.
Maybe it was a heat of passion crime, bro. You're just not thinking. The emotions go crazy.
Okay, that's
hormones
pretty horrible.
Go crazy, and you're like, fuck, dude. Like, hey, low key.
You're the excuse guy.
Like, I'm still your friend, but like, damn, that shit's kind of crazy, bro. I don't know. We gotta work on that, like, you know. Go to therapy first, and then we'll talk about it after, kind of thing, you know.
Yeah, it's like
I don't know.
You'd be a friend with a pedo still.
See, that's a whole different story.
That's kind of similar though, because
then it is severity.
So yeah, there is severity then.
I guess ethical severity. Yeah.
But again, dude,
Alright.
it's just like, say for example, so it's not a fucking pedophile. Say you fucking became friends with this coworker that you met, and seems like a very nice guy, seems like a very cool guy, and you become friends with him for like 6 months, and then he gets comfortable with you. Eventually, when you guys hang out, motherfucker just starts saying slurs and just saying fucking a whole bunch of racist and homophobic shit and just stuff that you know isn't right. So in this example, are you also staying friends with him because you think he's still like a decent guy because
Bro,
the first 6 months that you met him and
6
stuff?
months is crazy to make friends.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Okay, I'm just giving you an example. Like
I know he's
you
giving an example. That one's tough. No, dude, I don't think so. Unless I could try to change the person, but then again, it's like I like to think people can change. You could be like, hey man, like maybe you grew
That's
up in
the
an
thing, though.
environment where that was okay, but that's not okay.
That's the thing, though.
And
People
maybe-
can change,
Yeah, yeah.
and
For
you could be
better
the
or for the
reason.
worse, you know?
You could be the reason they change, and
Exactly.
that's a good thing that you did. But if they do change or not, that's a different thing, you know.
Like that, yeah. I think I'd be like, in this specific scenario, obviously, after that interaction, I'd be like, maybe have a conversation with them, and then if they don't change, just be like, all right, dude. 6 months is cool. It was long enough, bro.
Yeah.
Thanks for the
Deuces.
free trial. I'm out.
Free trial.
That's a long ass free trial, bro.
You
But
just gotta keep
shit.
switching.
But like
emails.
going back to like the music stuff, dude, it's like
Yeah.
I feel like you can separate the artist from the art to an extent, but there's also like the art is influenced heavily by the artist, like there's a reason why they're the ones making it. So it's just like it's kind of tough. It's not
It's tough.
black and white. I mean, it could be black and white. Maybe you could just say, all right, fuck it, we're done, That's it. But
Yeah. Well, okay. It's just something that I wanted to get opinions on because I've always wondered that. I've always wanted to know other people's opinions on it. And I'm glad that Moy said that one thing about the hugging thing because that shit came to my head like right away.
Sorry guys, I put you guys in this predicament because of me.
how dare you?
Yeah. But
It
yeah,
was a good day until
Like I
now,
said,
bro.
Like I just said, I just remember it had been a long time. All right, so it was crazy.
It was conflict free. The sun was out today. It was warm. I was outside.
I wouldn't
most
know,
of the
bro.
day.
I'm like, I've been inside
Get
all
vitamin
fucking
sun,
day.
dude. Like, you gotta come burst my bubble, dude. Fuck, man.
yeah. There is also something else that happened this past week, and Moy, I don't know if you want to share the little juicy details about it.
Yes,
you
sir.
know what happened.
broke up with your girl?
I guess you don't know what happened this weekend
Oh.
because it just happened this weekend and we haven't talked about
Yeah,
it.
true.
But this weekend was crazy. We had my bachelor party weekend.
Shit.
And,
Shit was lit.
we went crazy and we fucked bitches and
I'm sorry, guys. Cut. We got to stop it there. Unfortunately, we can't share all the juicy details about what happened at the bachelor party. You know what? That's information that cannot get leaked. All right? We got to stop it there.
True. We can't be like the Epstein files getting leaked out here, bro.
Oh,
All right.
God.
God
Oh,
damn it.
God. Don't compare us. Don't compare
Sorry,
us.
sorry,
Make sure
sorry.
that gets cut out too and not all
please
that.
do not put that in.
Yeah, guys, I had to cut it out. I'm sorry, guys. Like I said, this is information that stays with the boys. I'm sorry, Veronica, Sarah, Monica, you guys can't know about this. All right, and Miguel's future girl, you guys can't know about this.
Yeah, future.
All right. Future girl,
Future?
yes, sir. But there is something that I wanted to share with y'all, and I wanted to do. I wanted to know if this has ever happened to you guys. This is a PSA to everybody. Make sure to check everything in your home before you go to sleep, please. I wanted to tell you guys that I almost died.
Would we have gotten an invite to the funeral?
Wait, hold on. Who the fuck is gonna invite us to the funeral, dude?
We're gonna be dead already.
Family?
Hopefully Monica. But
Hey,
if
you
she
never
goes
know.
with him, then yeah, family.
Maybe I had a pre-written will. You never know. So
Will Compas get everything that Hernan had in his life?
I ain't
But,
taking
yeah,
that
guys.
death.
That's
I
fucked
called
up, bro.
dibs on the Avatar poster.
Hey,
in the back.
the
got
taste
you.
salute portion goes down from 4 to 3 now.
Yeah,
so.
you guys get
okay. We get
you guys get a bigger cut from the Taste Salute. Yes, sir. But guys, I almost died a couple of days ago. So
Glad you didn't.
I'm gonna try to explain it as best as I can. Okay. So me and Monica, we were in bed. Monica tends to sleep a lot earlier than I do, and I tend to stay up a lot later. Because I'm a night owl and shit. That day in particular, again, Monica was already asleep. I was on my phone, and at this point in time, I would already be falling asleep. But I got a notification on my phone that I got my tax return money. So at that point, I was excited already. I started making this like financial plan, you know, like I got my tax money. I'm gonna start paying my bills. I'm gonna pay this. I'm gonna pay that. I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. And I was excited, bro. I was so fucking excited. I went up to use the restroom, and when I went to the restroom, I started smelling like food. Something smelled really good. So I did my business there. I went to sleep. I was excited again, and I woke up Monica. And I was shaking her. I was like, "Hey, Monica, like, bro, I got my tax return money," because she was also waiting for me to get that money.
Why'd you fucking wake her up in the middle of the night?
Bro, because
Hey,
he was
bro,
excited.
I got my tax money.
Again, bro.
He was
Must have been a
excited,
law,
bro.
dude.
He was about to pipe.
Yeah.
Must have been real excited.
Again, I was excited. So I woke her up. I was like, "Hey, Monica, I got my money." I was like, and I started talking to her about my plan, about like how I was gonna pay my bills and stuff. I finished that conversation, and then Monica also got up and she went to use the restroom. And then she also noticed that something was smelling like really good. And then we started talking about it, like, bro, yeah, it kind of smells like churros, huh? And we're like, yeah. And then we started talking about food, you know, because we're fucking big bags and shit. At that point, I was already tired. I did everything that I needed to do, and I started going to sleep. And Monica, being the person that she is, I don't know what made her get up, but she got up and then she went to go to the kitchen. Monica has been doing it for like a few days already before, where she will start cooking like sweet potatoes because she's like counting her macros for food and stuff. And she was cooking sweet potatoes in the oven. And this night, she left the fucking oven on and she forgot about it. So at this point, it was already like 5, maybe 6 hours that the oven was on.
God
and
damn.
Monica comes running to the room. She's like, "Oh my God, I left the oven on." And all our windows were closed. So we were like concealed. We were in there, bro. We were like fucking just sitting in CO2.
You
Our
guys were
little
baked
temperature.
potatoes.
Yeah, we were at this point, we were baked potatoes, bro. Our thermostat tells us our CO2 levels, and it literally says very high. It was
Oh,
on the
shit.
fucking most reddest part of the bar.
Wait, was it carbon dioxide or carbon monoxide that it was monitoring? Can you say CO2? That's carbon dioxide? And you
CO2.
is that what it was?
Yeah, it was
God
CO2.
damn.
Yeah, it was CO2.
Look,
And
and
again,
no
all-
oxygen left in your house after that.
Yeah, literally, bro. All the windows were closed. So right away, we opened all the windows, and it was just crazy that tonight of all nights, I stay up the latest that I've ever stayed, and it was because I got my tax return money. If I didn't get that notification that I got my tax return money, I would have fell asleep. And
So
I
what
would
you're
have
saying
never.
is you owe your life to the government now because they give you your tax money back.
Literally, bro. So we opened up all the windows and we tried to air out as fast as we could. And then I remembered that Dulce, my sister, stays with us. So I was like, oh fuck,
shit.
bro. Let me go check on my sister because she was
Damn,
asleep.
this motherfucker said,
Bro.
"Let me take care of me," and then let me remember I have tenants in this house too.
Literally,
That's
bro. I was like,
crazy.
bro, my fucking sister is here. Let
Hey,
me make
Dulce, if
sure
you're
she
listening
is
to
still
this-
alive.
I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah, sorry.
I was like, let me make sure she's still alive. So I knocked on her door. I was like, Dulce. Thankfully, she responded and she was still awake. And I told her, I'm like, bro, open your window right away because we were fucking choking in
Open
here
your
with
window, bro. It
CO2.
smells like ass in here.
Yeah, but it's just crazy how it all worked out. Again, if I didn't get my tax return money, if I didn't go to the restroom and notice a smell of food, and Monica also not getting up and smelling that same food, she probably would have never checked, and we honestly probably wouldn't have been here today talking about
But
it on
also,
this podcast.
though, but at the same
That's
time,
crazy.
you know, it's also Monica's fault if you really think about
That's
it.
true.
But that's where
Like-
I was gonna go next.
Like, if you really dissect this
So,
whole thing, we could have all avoided this
She didn't need to
had
bake
Monica
those.
just done her job correctly.
I didn't want to say that. I didn't want to say that. All right.
Set the
You
timer
know,
next
set the
time.
timer, you know, turn off, make sure. Like, how the fuck do you not know your oven's still on?
Okay, look, I can't shit on her because I've done that too. I've literally left the oven on
Yeah.
almost all night as well. I've left on the stovetop burners. I've left those on with a pan on top of them for like hours.
Jesus.
So I've been there before.
Oh shit. See,
the-
th-
Ladies
guys,
and gentlemen, this is why you don't cook at home, guys. This is why you
What
don't
the
cook at home.
fuck?
That's
Again,
why
guys,
you use
everybody-
Who the
DoorDash
fuck forgets
code
that?
Los Compas.
Dude.
Eh,
I
wanna
make the
avoid it-
food. I'm excited to eat, and I forget to shut it off, or I get distracted. Your boy got ADHD here. I mean, I just forget sometimes.
You want to avoid kitchen fires, guys? Use Los
Don't do
Compas
what
on
we do.
DoorDash.
Hey, bro.
Yeah,
you
but
know what
guys,
sucks though? Like, I've actually had a fucking kitchen fire.
Yeah, you have.
I think I'd
shit.
mentioned it on here before.
Yeah, so
But we're going through it.
yeah. So Mike, I was gonna do a follow-up question. I just wanted to know if you guys ever had a similar situation. It looks like
Wait,
you
wait.
did, Moy. I want to
I
know
have
about
one
it.
follow-up question before your follow-up question.
And then I have a
Was-
follow-up question for your follow-up question for my follow-up question.
Was your AC or heater on at all?
No, nothing was on. And
Would it have turned on?
no, it was off. It was off that night.
It
It didn't raise the temp. It just raised the carbon
See,
dioxide.
I feel like we need to develop that thermostat more, and like if it does detect like CO or CO2,
yeah,
it should kick on the air, bro, to save lives, dude.
That's not that,
True.
dude. That wouldn't help. You need to have a
Wouldn't it
house
just
fan for it
circulate
to
it?
suck
Yeah.
out the CO2.
Yeah, it would just circulate through the home because there's no
Yeah.
windows open.
You would just bring in more oxygen and then make a bomb.
Yeah. It wouldn't
and I'm
be
stupid.
good.
I'm no
you bring
scientist.
in more oxygen.
No,
No, you're fine.
Doesn't work like that.
I want to ask you guys. I'm not. Again, this is probably a stupid ass question. Please don't make fun of me. But if we would have lit a match or a lighter,
No,
well,
fool.
no.
It's the complete opposite.
It's not a
That's all.
gas
It's that-
leak.
Okay,
It's
okay,
carbon dioxide.
If
there
you're
was
gonna suffocate-
propane,
You would suffocate.
A fire's
yeah.
gonna suffocate.
okay.
well, this goes to show people get carbon monoxide detectors, get carbon dioxide detectors, get smoke alarms in your house.
Yes.
Just set reminders to turn off your fucking oven.
That too. Set timers.
Yeah, guys.
Or
Please
just turn it off when you take the food out, dude. When you're done cooking the food, just turn it off.
She
How
said
hard
he
is
said
that?
it was still in there. It was still
I'm
in the
talking
oven.
about
Oh
you,
yeah,
bro.
the sweet
Okay.
potatoes were the blackest sweet potatoes ever at that point. They
Were they carbon? Where they
crispy
just
as
kind of
hell.
exploded when you poked it?
Yeah. Please, you guys, do your rounds before you go to sleep. Please
Yes.
make
Oh,
sure
to add on-
everything is good.
To add on top of that, I've also gone to sleep 4 times now with our front door unlocked. So,
Oh no!
Make sure
It's
you go watch your
fine,
locks
bro.
too.
It's fine. You're in a nice neighborhood, dude. Come on.
Thankfully,
Come on, dude.
Well, yeah,
you
Like,
are in a
somebody
pretty-
wanted to
though.
get
You are in a
in,
pretty
you're
nice
gonna get in no
neighborhood,
matter what, dude.
I've seen some weird shit at night though. But yeah, thankfully, I'm in a nice neighborhood. So
Well, I want to know about your fire, Moy.
Hey, no,
Oh,
no,
wait.
no. We don't
I'm
bring it
almost
back good, dude. We
fired.
don't bring that up, bro. That's traumatic,
You're
bro. Come
almost
on,
fired.
Chill.
no,
No, it
you,
wasn't
you tell
almost.
us about that story.
No, it wasn't almost.
It was a
Your actual
fire.
Oh
It-
shit!
It,
All
was
right,
a,
tell-
there
tell
was
us
a
about
kitchen fire.
Tell us about
It
it.
was
Tell us
an
about
almost 911 fire.
It was an almost
it.
911.
Shit!
He almost burned the
So-
whole complex down, bro.
Oh my
shit.
god!
Oh, dead ass, bro. Dead ass.
Almost.
All right,
So-
quit telling me, bro. Tell me the story.
So I was home and then I was making myself breakfast. I can't remember if this was when I was working overnights. I don't remember exactly when. But all I know is I was cooking something and so I put a pan on the stove and put oil in it. You know, I was heating it. But I will preface this with the stove we had is one of those electric stoves. And so
Mhm.
I feel like those are either like all gas or nothing. Like, you know, there's like, it's really hard to gauge the
100%.
temperature on those.
Yeah.
And then all I know is I remember my mom called me and then like I went to the room and I was talking to her and I was like talking to her and then I was like, I forgot what made me, but like, I was like, oh fuck, like my oil or whatever. And so I walked out in from my room to the kitchen and there's just a fucking fire on my stove, like up.
Jesus fucking Christ!
And so the way, I mean, you guys know how my house is, like right above the stove, there's a microwave and then like a cabinet. All that was just like smoldering.
Oh,
And
shit.
so I grabbed the pan and I was like, the fuck?
What do I do?
And so I opened the door to the backyard and I threw it on the floor and I threw dirt on it.
Thank
Ooh.
God you didn't put water on it.
No,
Yes,
I knew.
that'd have been worse.
I knew.
Thank God.
It
And then
sounds like you
so-
hesitated for a bit.
Well, I did because I was like, fuck, what do I do with this? And so I
Yes.
went outside, I threw it on the floor, put dirt on it, that turned off, and I went back inside and like I kind of just like batted it with like a towel or something, like a wet towel, like everything. And so like our microwave got melted, the cabinets above the microwave were all charred, not like fully charred, but like they were just smoked. You know,
Yeah.
they
They're
were
like
black.
blackened, right?
But yeah,
I believe the
Bah.
ceiling is still black.
the ceiling might still be black, to be honest. I don't know. But all I know is that it happened, and then I literally laid in my living room and like thought about my life.
You're like, I'm not
Yeah,
gonna get
bro.
anything. Wait, so you said you were smacking with a wet towel. Was the cabinets like actually had flames on them too? Like were they embering or whatever?
The microwave for sure was plastic and melted, and I think it was lit.
Fuck.
I think the above
That
was just
is
more like
crazy.
the smoke of it.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, at least we know you have good instincts when it comes to that type of thing. Because,
True.
like I said, people would have thrown water on it, or
So yeah,
people,
that's another PSA right there. Don't if you have an oil fire, don't ever put water on it. Either toss dirt on it or just put a lid over it. No
Yeah.
water.
That's
Oh,
what
yeah,
I was gonna
then
say.
no-
You probably
there's
should have
no-
done a
there was
lid
no
first,
way.
bro.
To put a lid on this bitch, bro.
Was it
That
the
shit
big
was-
ass Costco pan?
I don't know, but it was a fucking big ass fire. That's for damn sure.
he would have started batting it with the fucking
But
like
no
a sweater.
oxygen on the fire kills it, bro. You just put the lid, bro.
Started blowing on it.
Okay, no, I don't know about blowing on it, dude. Come on, man. Like,
I do have to
Point
give you
being,
props, man.
yeah.
I think dirt was a pretty smart idea.
Yeah, that's
With
pretty
what you
smart, yeah.
had.
Yeah,
Good
bro.
job, man. Good job.
I don't know.
What about you,
I
you
Mitch?
should
guess-
just grab some marshmallows, bro, and just fucking.
Roasting, get some s'mores going. Yeah,
That's
what
it
about you,
for one?
Miguel? You have anything like
and
that?
then I never ate, bro. So that was kind of fucked up too.
No,
I mean,
because I either remember to turn my shit off or I just don't cook in the first
You
place.
shut the fuck up. It's because all you ever eat is cereal. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner is cereal. You don't
Hey,
make
bro,
shit.
you can't burn the house down with cereal, bro. You feel me?
So
It
gonna
is if it's
aspirate
some
on milk and
fire-ass cereal.
Cheerios.
It's funny, bro. I actually just bought some Hainan Cheerios today.
Hey, we got some of those. It's pretty gas. Now that I'm old, I like it.
I bought some berry colossal crunch and marshmallow mateys yesterday.
Oh, marshmallow
Damn.
mateys. Wait, so Miguel, you've never had anything like that though?
No,
I mean, you've been in
dude,
car
'cause-
accidents.
Hey.
One, brother.
Let's
Isn't it
not talk
two?
about car accidents, bro. Let's not talk about car accidents here, all right?
Who said two? Where did he get two from?
Wait, have
I
we
don't
all
know.
been one except for Ian? Oh no, Ian
No, I've
was
been in
in
a car
one.
accident
No, he's been
last
in
year,
one.
2 years ago now. Yeah.
Yeah, welcome to the club.
No, but
Hey, thank you, thank
I
you.
can't recall us having any
No
kind
fires,
of fire
nothing?
scare or
I mean, look,
carbon
you don't
dioxide
cook. Your mom doesn't
scare.
cook.
Oh
Hey,
shit.
hey,
Your siblings don't cook.
Your siblings don't
Hey.
cook.
Leave my
your
mom
dad
out of this,
cooks.
bro.
But it's outside, so yeah, your
Damn.
kitchen. I think your kitchen probably gets used like what, once a month.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You can use once a month, bitch. Hey, okay, sorry.
Ooh, that's because he only allows it once a month.
That's
No,
because it's my
the-
choice. My body, my choice.
There you go. Consent.
We have an electric stove and the left big burner is actually dead, so we just can only use the right one. But I think the closest thing was like my dad swears he turned off the electric stove, but he didn't, and he left the ceramic plate on there. And the next
Oh,
thing you know,
shit.
it just a fucking big ass pop, dude.
Oof.
Oh, damn.
I mean, in this house, nothing's happened, thankfully. Hopefully, fucking let's
Knock
not let
on wood.
anything happen.
Fingers
So, I mean,
crossed, yeah.
I'm knocking on wood for you.
the craziest thing would be like I'm like 3 houses away from the corner, and like there's usually like a couple taco trucks and stuff like that.
Mhm.
One of them, they have like their, I guess like mobile propane thing in their van or some shit. They connect it to the taco truck itself. One day, dude, all you hear is a fucking way like fucking un pinche putazo, like fucking. We're like, what the fuck? I thought a tree had fallen on the house. Someone thought something else had fallen. Well, we walk outside and then we see everyone on the street, like out in the street. We're like, what the fuck happened?
Everyone's
dude?
like, who the fuck
Yeah.
was it?
Chismosos.
And then we go down the corner, because we start seeing smoke and shit. Fucking the propane tank in the van blew up, dude.
That's
fucking
crazy.
Those
bust
are
out
some
the
fire
van
ass
side, dude. I
tacos.
was like,
God
what the
damn.
fuck,
That was
dude?
down your
I was
street?
like, yeah, dude. It was like, dude, it was like right
Damn.
here, dude. That's why you
Wasn't-
felt it. We felt the
didn't it
fucking
happen?
wave.
Didn't something else happen like behind you guys?
Shit, I don't know, bro.
I think I mean that one.
So
I
much shit's
remember.
happened over there, he forgets.
I mean,
Hey.
we've had drive-bys. We've had.
Bro, he has,
Hey, that's
he
a
has
hotspot right there.
a bullet hole in his fucking bathroom.
The holy
Yeah,
shit.
it went through the window into the bathroom. We're like,
Mm.
shit was
Your-
crazy.
your
Bro,
house-
I
have
felt
a-
the glass on me, dude. Shit.
Jesus. Do you have photos of that taco truck explosion?
No.
Oh,
I didn't want to get. Dude, it was on fire. I don't want to get close
Yeah,
and
I'm-
have like
I'm
another
just
fucking
saying.
propane tank blow up, bro.
You're not a real
This is why
journalist.
propane
You're not a real
low-key is fucking
journalist.
scary.
It is.
I'd rather
It
just
is.
do charcoal, but like,
I agree.
I mean,
It's so much more convenient.
It is.
Propane is way more convenient, 100%.
Yeah.
Charcoal can blow
Just
up.
be
on you.
careful out there, guys. Be careful again. Do your rounds at night. Just make sure everything's good in your home.
Turn things off.
Turn things off. Don't cook at night anymore.
Unplug your hair strainers.
Oh, yeah.
Plug your hair
that's
strainer,
all
All
we-
blow
you-
dryers,
all of you that
everything.
use it. My sister, I'm talking to you.
I don't use it. Yeah, I was like, I don't use it.
Why are you pointing at me?
Yeah.
No. It
Be
was
careful,
to
guys.
the general audience.
I've gotten to the point where I'm so afraid to leave my mug warmer on if I leave the house that like I got to make sure that that's shut off if I'm going to be gone for the rest of the day. And obviously it's small, it's not big, it's plugged into the wall, but still I'm like,
Hey, yo.
I've seen This Is Us and that crock pot sparked, so I don't
Yeah.
I don't want my mug warmer to start a fire.
What I think is funny is he just like reminded me of like back in the day when if we stayed home or something, or if we all left together, but as a family, whatever, it'd be like, hey, ¿se pagaron los frijoles or no, bro? And like,
Yeah,
no.
los
You're like,
frijoles.
fuck, dude, los frijoles.
You're like,
dude,
shit.
And then you
You're
come
like-
back and you realize you did it, and that shit's
You're like,
fucking
hopefully,
burnt up
bro.
the ass.
Hopefully you put enough water where it survives.
Oh, that shit. It literally reminded me of that.
Trauma, guys.
So yeah, everybody, be careful. All right. I wanted to do a quick 180.
Oh god.
Different
We're
type of
talking
topic.
about living now instead of dying.
Hey, Loki.
That's worse, bro.
Different type of topic here. I wanted to know. I mean, everybody has moments in their life where they like feel demotivated and they're feeling down, they're feeling sad. Me, for example, whenever I edit clips for the podcast or whenever I edit stuff and I put it on social media and we get like 1 like or we get a few likes, I feel a little demotivated. Or it's just in life in general, something will happen in my life where I'll feel sad and I'll feel demotivated. So I wanted to know from you guys, what do you guys do in situations like this when you're feeling down that helps you feel better, that helps you feel happier, that helps you feel a little bit more motivated? Is there anything that you guys do that helps you out with that?
You ever heard of recreational drugs?
A little bit of CBD?
Skiing, bro.
You ever heard of hitting the slopes?
You heard of bunny slopes?
Dang, I was gonna go somewhere else and not drugs, but we'll stick with drugs.
Bumps, lines.
I don't know. I think it depends on. I think it depends on the
offense.
The demotivation, I guess, like what it entails. Because like I think sometimes it's a simple fix. And which I think maybe it's not even fixing it, but it's just kind of like drowning it out with something else.
Yeah, I know. I get you. Yeah.
I think one of the things that I've used a lot is like when something does go, negative or for whatever the case may be, makes me feel like fuck, like not as good as I should. I think about all the good things that have happened. And I think
that's a good one.
That kind of like, don't fret on the little things or all the negatives, but, because like at the end of the day, like your life is, a whole fucking line, and I think life is going to have ups and downs. Just being able to have that mindset of like, yeah, I feel this way now. It's not, I don't know, the end of the world type thing. I guess don't make it as big as it feels in the moment.
It's just like one section in your life. It's like a small moment where you're feeling this.
So I think that's
kind of what you're saying.
Me a lot. Yeah, that's helped me a lot. Just like, I guess, but I think obviously it comes with, it takes, kind of just like learning about yourself and kind of like just knowing the way you are and what helps you heal, what helps you motivate. That's
like for me, whenever I feel demotivated or I'm feeling sad about specific things, in the past I would just keep it to myself and just like push through it, like kind of like how you're saying. But one thing I know that has helped me is kind of like communicating and put it out there, whether it be telling Monica, my fiance, about it, or telling my sister, or telling you guys, like if I'm feeling a certain way, just letting it out there, hearing the feedback, like saying everything's going to be okay or you're going to get through it, that for sure has helped me a lot. Because that's something I wouldn't do in the past that I kind of do now in the future.
I think sometimes, all it really takes is saying it out loud.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Like that, I think has like, I've seen it in myself where it's like, when you keep it inside, you think about it, you feed into it. But as soon as you say it, it's like, you kind of like look at it from a different perspective.
Because in the past too, because you also mentioned about like drowning it out with something else. In the past, I would also I would keep it to myself, but I would drown it out by playing a video game that I liked, or, taking my mind off of it and playing a video game. I've gotten to that point in my life where like even playing a video game doesn't really help. It just like, I don't know, I feel like it just makes it worse sometimes. But saying it out loud and putting it out there has definitely been something that has helped me a lot.
Yeah.
What about Miguel?
Because I think, for you, like the same thing, like the whole drowning out, it was me with like music. I would just put on loud music and kind of just drown it out. Eventually, after a while, it's like you would forget about it. But I heard journaling works a lot too.
Yeah, I kind of started to journal. It does help. But with what you guys are saying about like video games and music drowning out or whatever, I look at it a different way. So depending on whether how down bad I am or if I'm sad or just not motivated, depends on what I do. Like a lot of the time, I revert back to my normal thing I used to do when I had a lot of shit going on when I was young, is I read. I would read a lot because that kind of also goes into video games. Because for me, those two is kind of like an escape in a way. So I don't see it as drowning out, but I'm seeing it as like if I'm playing a game or if I'm reading something, I'm escaping into like this other world kind of thing. But yeah, also as I've gotten older, the video game thing doesn't necessarily help. I've gotten more back into reading. But I also agree with you guys that speaking it and saying it out loud really helps. And then also very cliche, but well, not cliche, but I'm gonna be that sappy guy. But talking to my wife, being with my wife, maybe not even talking about it, mentioning it, and then just like cuddling with her or just relaxing, watching something, or whatever. That also really helps.
That's my sister.
I'm just saying.
Hey, TMI, bro. TMI. No, I'm kidding.
But yeah. Okay. All right. Miguel's
I'm kidding. I'm sorry.
What about you, Migs? What about you?
I just tell myself it's all a simulation, bro, and you just keep going. You fuck it out, bro. Just Or
This
I
guy.
think back to when SpongeBob said, "I'm ugly and I'm proud," and just keep saying it louder and louder, So it's like I believe that I'm proud part, It's
Yeah.
I think I've developed a much healthier way versus back then where I just would ignore it. It's give it its space. Give it its space. Sit with whatever is making you upset, sad, whatever, and give yourself a time limit. Maybe 30 minutes, maybe an hour, maybe 10 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever, depending how I guess bad things are, and just let it have its space inside you to like kind of just feel it all. Whether it's good things or bad things, it's all experiences and it's all feelings, and you need to feel it all. I think it just kind of helps you like really get the full appreciation of life and being human beings specifically. It's like I think we're like really the only type of species that we know of, at least right now, that can actually feel all these things and say all these things and like think all these things. So
Yeah, you reminded me. That was also one of the ones I was going to say, because I remember reading something that was like, I don't remember if it was a quote in a book or something, but someone was just like, you're allowed to feel this thing, like whatever it is, whether you're really sad, depressed, unmotivated, whatever it is, but like you're allowed to feel it. Just make sure you like come back from it. And I think it had that, and it was in more regards to like depression, like to the really bad point of like suicide type stuff.
Yeah.
And that's also what I do is like I try to tell myself like, all right, feel it, but don't stay in there. Like feel it, allow it, give it its space, like you said, Miguel, and then come back out.
Because at the end of the day, like everybody's gonna go through these types of things. It's just like how you get through it. Because also, like how Miguel mentioned, these are experiences that you're gonna go through and are probably gonna end up making you a better person because you overcame it.
Very true.
hopefully,
Yeah,
Hopefully, or hopefully,
That is the hope. That's the
Or
one
not.
hope.
It's crazy that we started talking about being demotivated. Now we went to fucking straight the other opposite end.
but yeah, I mean, it's like try things like that, journaling, listening to music, finding an escape, talking to
Listening-
friends and family.
Listening to Los Compas.
Like, if you don't feel
on
comfortable
TikTok.
Yeah, listen to
just
those
talking
compas.
to anyone
and getting some tea
specifically,
salud.
go on things. I mean, what I've seen at least, and it looks
Yeah.
like some people are actually kind of helpful. It's like go post it anonymously on Reddit or something, or
Yep.
anything like that. And I've actually kind of like gone down some of those threads, and it's like people are a lot more supportive than I thought, and it's or
Well, it's also sometimes
you're not
you just
alone,
want an
you're not
unbiased,
crazy. Yeah,
because like, and like, shout out to like all your friends and family that are there for you, but like sometimes you do just need an unbiased opinion to tell you something.
That's true.
True.
Because
Like
okay,
someone from the
and-
outside, because like I feel like you can talk to someone as much as you want, but like I feel like there's like when you receive it, it's not.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like you take it, but it's like I don't know how to
Well,
explain
you have to
it,
say
but,
that.
Yeah.
Depending, like if it's friends or family, it's like, oh, well, you
Yeah.
have to say that.
yeah,
Like,
it's like I feel like it almost like in the back of your mind, it's like, well, yeah, like you're my friend, you
Yeah.
should be supporting me or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
But like hearing it from like an unbiased, stranger, it's like I think that gives it a whole different light.
yeah, and on top of that, with the Reddit thing, like you were saying, I also think a lot of people like when it comes to using Reddit or a forum, it's the validation, like finding out that you're not alone in
Yeah.
feeling the way you're feeling. Definitely helps. Like I remember early TikTok, I was in a like waves of like depression type stuff and seeing, or more anxiety at that moment, I should say, and seeing other people on TikTok talking about it and how they were like coping with it, the techniques they had, it like made me feel better, helped me, because I was like, okay, I'm not
Right.
alone. This is literally exactly how I feel. Maybe I'll try what
Right.
they're doing.
Yeah.
And it really helped in that situation.
I wanted to get your guys' thoughts on this, and I want you guys to tell me if I'm wrong for this, or if I'm valid, and it has to do with like sometimes you want unbiased, or you just want people to kind of support you. If you want like anonymous people to just give you your thoughts and stuff, but whenever I do open up to certain people, and it's not just specific people, I'll give you guys Monica, for example. Monica is the most supportive person ever, and I go to her all the time, and every time we finish the conversations, I feel a lot better about whenever I'm feeling down and shit. But Monica has this brain where she thinks about, and it's kind of similar to Miguel. Monica likes to look at both sides of things. So whenever I come to her and I want her opinion on something, or whenever I just want her to just like support me and be on my side, I'll tell her about something, but she'll look at both sides of things instead of just like supporting. Like, well, I at this point in time, I just want to be
You just want
like
validation.
validated. And yeah, I want to be validated. I don't want to come to you and you look at both sides of things and tell me
Yeah.
why she sees this other side's point of view.
Yeah.
You know, and Monica has that brain where she does that a lot. Again, Monica's the most supportive person ever. I'm just giving an example, and I'm always gonna come to her for everything. But am I wrong for that, for wanting just to come to you to just get validation? You know?
First, I want to say no, in my opinion, no. But also, it's funny because it kind of sounds like there's this thing that I see often.
Yeah.
Because I'm kind of like Monica. So when Sarah tells me stuff,
Yeah.
like about her day or whatever, I'm trying to like get both sides of the story or give her a solution to something. And a
Yeah.
lot of the time, they don't want to hear that, right? They just want to be heard or validated. In your case,
Exactly.
So first, I just think it's funny that it seems backwards because a lot of the time it is like men are trying to solve things for women, but in this
Yeah.
time Monica's doing it for you. But I agree with you because I've gone to my wife and I've told her something, and then she's kind of done the same thing, and I'm just like, "Oh, well, you're just supposed to agree with me. Like I just wanted you to agree with me. Like
Yeah.
tell me like I'm okay or like I'm right with this.
Yeah.
I don't need like an explanation or something. So I'm
Yeah.
with you on that. I've been there.
Yeah, and it goes to with like the Miguel going to Reddit for unbiased. Like people will come to you and then they'll validate you and they'll support you and shit like that. So sometimes it's good to get these outside sources. Just get an anonymous opinion. Go to somewhere that'll make you feel a certain way, you know. But again, I'm not trying to knock my fiance in any way at all. Again, like she's the most supportive person ever. But I want her to know if I'm wrong for that, you know.
Well, that's my
You
opinion.
are.
What do you guys think, Moses? My God, you
It's
guys
like
with
you
that too? Like,
You are.
Wow.
You're wrong. You're wrong.
damn, that's
I'm
crazy.
fucking wrong.
The way I see it,
'Cause
if you want
and the reason I brought it too is because again, Miguel, I feel like you're that way when it
Yeah,
comes to
I
like
am.
looking at both sides of things. So
Yeah.
You're a
I am
real
very
piece of shit
curious.
sometimes.
If you
I'm
want
very
validation,
curious on
go to
what you
someone
think.
that doesn't care about you that much.
That's crazy.
Oh,
If you want real solutions, go to someone that does
What
care.
if I
Yeah, but
don't want a
sometimes we just want
solution?
Yeah,
I'm
what if
not
I don't want
here
a
for a
solution?
solution. I'm
You
here to
can't.
vent.
You
That's what
cannot
you're saying, it's
just
okay.
validate one point of view. You gotta validate both.
But it's not about that. It's about support, man.
No,
like, you're
because
supporting
sometimes
the
I
person you
supporting you.
love.
So here's the thing.
hold on,
'cause
hold on,
I
one at a
support
think-
you
time.
to be a better person.
Hold on, one at a time.
All right, listen here, Miguel. Fuck you. I know, but I'm saying I think there is times in where you just want to be like just vent. You just want to vent. You just want to let it out. You're not here for an answer. You're not here for like a reasoning. You just want to lay it out. You know.
Okay, but
I
what you're
think
saying-
when it comes to that, you have to be, I guess, upfront about that. Which I don't know. You could just be like, next time you, and this is just like going off of what Hernan was saying. Like next time you go to Monica for something, it's like, hey, like I'm not here to find a solution. Like I just want to like say something, and I just want you to hear me out. And then boom, because then you get your validation of just laying it out, and then she just kind of like takes it, and there's no solution because that's not what you want at times.
Yeah,
you're not here for a solution for something. You just want to air something out.
But is that really validation? You're just at that point. You're just like you're saying it's venting, versus
Well, no,
validation
that
would be
gives you the
like,
validation.
oh no, babe, you're right. You're like like this is how that should have gone down or whatever. Whatever the situation is, that's validation. But there's venting.
I feel like you're
And then
focusing
there's,
on the validation part.
yeah.
Like I
It's
guess
good-
maybe validation is the wrong word or something, but I think in the end it's one just to be heard and like get it out there. Maybe you want to be told like you're right, but then yes, you're gonna go back to, well, are you right or is the person on the other end of the situation the right person? But that's not what we're there for. I get where
just
you're
like,
coming from.
Picture it this way: like I'm having a shitty day. Like this person did something wrong that it fucked my day up, and I'm over here fucking upset. And I come to Monica to like vent to her and tell her, and then Monica starts looking at this other person's point of view and starts explaining to me like why maybe this person did that.
Monica's like, well, they're not wrong.
And then I'm just like, bro, like fuck, I'm having a shitty day. Like I don't want to come and listen to why this person may have done that. I just want you to like support me on me having my
And
shitty day,
I don't think it's unreasonable to ask that, especially of your own partner.
I get where you're coming from. I get now. Like I get what you mean.
Yeah.
But I think I have the same brain as Monica, and I'm just like, I think in order to control my own emotions, I try to put myself in the other person's shoes and be like, what could possibly go on in their life that's making them be like this. Kind of, it's just being, I think, empathetic, like really, really empathetic. You know,
I'm the same,
So it's
but
just
I
like-
think I think it's going to be interesting, Miguel, when you find a partner, because it was something that was really hard for me in my relationship. Like, I was always trying to give a solution when my wife just wanted to be heard. And so at this point now, I'm like, well, okay, am I just listening, or do you want like a solution with this?
And that's
then
valid too.
It'll
for
either
you
be
to
one or the
ask.
other.
Yeah, because like
And
you
it-
could also just be like, hey, like, are you coming to me for an answer, like a
Yeah.
solution, or you just want me, like, do you just want me to
And
listen?
that's like my point. So that's usually how I've been with people. It's just like, do you want me to say something, or do you want me to sit here and listen? And then depending on the answer, it's just like, okay, we go from there. So it's just
Okay,
like, I
that's
think
already good there.
you do have to at least kind of say that
Like
for a
preface
while,
the
and then once
whole
like your
thing,
partner
you know?
kind of picks up, or your friend or whatever it is picks up on how you are, then maybe they can like read body language or signals and be like, oh, this is like, they want me to say something now, or they just want me to stay quiet. But
I
it's
think we
like,
can all agree on that one. Yeah, I agree there.
so, but I'm usually just bad at that. So I'm just upfront, be like, hey, you want me to say something or no? Like just dead ass,
Yeah.
like, you know, no pressure, you know, I just don't know if I should say something or not.
If I
so
ever
just
come
let
to
me
you, Miguel,
know.
I'm just gonna be like, just so you know, just listen to me. You don't need to say anything.
Yeah.
Perfect, and be like,
Yeah.
Mhm.
I wanted to bring this up here because, like I said, Miguel, like you and Monica have the same manner of like doing that, or like
processing things.
processing things, where like I don't know, it's something in your guys' brain where you guys have to like look at both sides all the time. So I was curious about your answer, so I appreciate that.
It's hard to stop
Appreciate
that
you giving me
too.
your answer.
To
It's
not.
that Scorpio shit, bro.
It's okay.
I mean, yeah, she is a Scorpio.
I mean, we're both Scorpio. That's what I'm saying.
That's
Because
You're
funny.
both losers.
Yeah. Well, hey, I appreciate the insight, guys.
You know, I mean, we're
That's
here
what we're
for.
here for.
everyone's gonna have a different perspective. It's even in between like siblings and family, dude. It's like,
Yep.
I know me and my siblings don't 100% agree on how we should resolve things. Like 100% we don't, you know. But like sometimes we do come together and like resolve things, or like just them having a different point of view helps me resolve things, and then sometimes me having a different point of view helps them resolve things. But it's I don't
Honestly,
know.
it's kind of like a trial and error thing, really. Because like it's kind of with my mom. Like I had to figure it out there too, like the way that we went about it, and it just takes time. You do something and it's gonna work, and then all right, cool, you learn from that, or you do something and it doesn't work and you still learn from that.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of trial and error and communication. I think communication is key.
All right, guys. Well, hey, a bunch of good topics that we discussed today. I appreciate, like, again, I appreciate your guys' insight on the whole being demotivated, and hey, I thank you guys for validating my answer.
I'm practically a psychologist, you know.
I appreciate it. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
Guys.
I got a bachelor's in psychology, so
Hey,
This shit ain't free, bro.
I'm close.
now
That's
Moses,
cool.
you
This shit ain't
pretty
free.
much got it. We both got it.
Yeah, okay, all right, good.
Yeah, we
Team
got it.
validates.
$50 every 30 minutes, bro.
I'll deduct it from your pay mix. Don't
So
worry
everybody
about
who's
it.
watching this, you got to Venmo
Yeah.
Los Compas podcast now for all the therapy we just did.
Yeah, for all the therapy that we or equal trade, use coupon code Los Compas. TaySalud.com/Los Compas. Get
I need to buy more.
10% off your Tay
Dang.
Salud order. Support your boys.
I don't have it with me, but I swear there's Taste Salud in here. I swear.
Yes, sir.
There's
Yes, sir.
Los
It's
Compas in there?
delicious. Hydration, energy, greens, calm and sleep. We got it all, baby. We got it all. TaySalud.com/Los Compas. Get 10%
Sometimes
off.
all you really need is just a cup of water, guys.
It's
Yes,
very
sir.
true.
And your headaches and everything you're feeling will just go away.
Exactly.
You know my help
man.
more? Some extra hydration, honestly. So
But we're gonna be ending it there, guys. Thank you guys again for joining us on another amazing episode, man. It's been awesome kicking it with
It's a
y'all.
great time. Great time.
it's
Good to
it's
see
been
everybody.
wholesome.
Yes,
Been
sir.
very
Yes, sir.
wholesome,
Is there anything y'all want to say before we end it?
It's been a while, but fuck the Seahawks.
That's
Oh my God.
crazy.
It's not too late. Don't let your wife prevent you from finding the love of your life. Don't let your girl prevent you from finding the love of your life, you know?
What?
Always be out there looking. No? All right, my bad. Sorry.
That's crazy.
Wrong chat.
Wrong Discord, bro. Wrong Discord.
Yeah, you're
I'm
saying
Oh,
though.
fuck.
You said it with the normal fuck ice, so I'm good.
Bad. All right, guys.
Respect that. Yeah,
Alright.
you know, follow us
Yeah.
on our socials. You know, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Listen to us on Spotify, Apple, wherever you get your podcast from. And hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Hope you guys have a great day. Hope you guys had a great day. Have a great day, depending on what time you listen to this. Come back next week for some more therapy sessions with us.
Yeah.
Therapy session with Los Compas.
Yes, sir.
Thanks
love
to
you
all the new
guys.
followers. We want to maybe give some shout outs to some of our
All right, shout out to the
older
boy Mario.
followers.
Shout out to the boy
Mario.
Mario. Hey,
We have
look.
been made aware that you're a big fan of the pod.
Mario.
And
we
you think we're
followed you
funny,
back.
I guess. I don't know, it's weird, but because
Yeah, that's
We're
right.
not.
Because I know
I don't know.
I know
would
each
find us
of
funny.
the Compas girls think we're not funny, so
Yeah.
maybe it's just a guy thing, guys. Who knows?
Yeah, it might be. So we appreciate
it
it.
might be.
Yeah. Shout out Mario, man. Shout out Mario, man. I appreciate the support.
And then
Appreciate
shout
the
out to
kind
OG,
words.
you know, Poli.
And the OG
Shout out
Poli,
to
yeah.
OG Poli.
All the new supporters, all the old supporters, man. There's too
All the new
many of you to
supporters.
name. We love you guys, though. And we're going to be ending it there. Shout out to y'all. Much love. Remember, do not cook anything at night.
Lock
Love
your
you guys. Peace
doors.
out.
Big
See
boy,
everybody.
crossing.
Deuces.